What's up YouTube, this is British Sandwich here bringing you another video. Now today I'd like to say, before I start this video I'd like to say if you noticed last week there was only one video. There's a reason for that. That's because I am very busy at the moment. Because I am still sorting out stuff for college. I mean, it's a game development course, so there's still a lot of equipment I need to get for like coursework and that. It's also I'm planning on opening up an eBay page, so I'm gonna have to be I'm sorting out stuff for that. I'm getting everything that I need, like the top loaders, envelopes, bubble wrap, everything, money as well for the eBay fees, of course. So I'm sorting all that out. But so at the moment, for a while, there's only going to be one video a week. Plus, there will be an extra video a week on uh, the B team, which is a joint channel between myself and Simply Because. I'll put a link in the description below so you can go check that out. We've uploaded a few videos every now and then, but I mean I'm uploading one video on this channel a week and one video on there a week at the moment. Hopefully it will be sorted out soon. I can upload more videos like regularly. Maybe like 3 videos a week at some point. Hopefully, that's what I want to do, to be honest. Because I mean, well, as you know, this actually I started doing this as a pastime for me waiting to go to college and while I'm unemployed and that. However, this has actually become quite a big thing in my life. I mean, I love the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, and doing this on YouTube, it's actually made me love the game even more, to be honest. I mean, it's even got to the point where I've done like a little thing back there in the background. So comment down comment down what you think of that for me. See if you like sort of like the layout of that. If you'd like me to change it around and whatnot. Um, so yeah, tell me what you think of that. But anyway, onto today's video. It's, as you can tell by the title, it's another one of my Yu-Gi-Oh talks. And today's topic is how I got into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh and my first ever deck. So sorry about that. So I actually started playing Yu-Gi-Oh when I was 5. Yeah, when I was 5. I mean, I'm 17 now, so um, I didn't start playing obviously when I was exactly 5. I mean, it's almost 12 years ago that I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, I'm 17 now. I started playing when I was 5. The way I got into it, I mean, obviously, I started watching the series on telly, of course. That's sort of what slightly got me interested, but I didn't. At that point in my life, I didn't actually know it was a card game. I just thought it was like a TV series that was on. I think it was on Cartoon Network at some point. It's either Cartoon Network or Toonami. Back when Toonami was a thing. But that's sort of what sort of slightly got me interested in the card game before I knew it was a card game though. So I watched that religiously. I loved it. I loved everything about it. It's like the over the topness, the actual card battles themselves. I mean, it fascinated me. It was just a card game that's holographic giant monsters. And then, like, at this point, like my mum, at this point, my mum was like really busy, like with work and that, and so I had to start going to this thing called Breakfast Club and After School Club, and which is basically um, it's basically a place for parents to let their children go to school. It's in the school. It was in my like primary school and secondary school. It was basically a place for parents to let their children get to school early without the parents having to worry about getting to work or picking them up, or so they can pick them up late from school. And there I saw like a group of kids playing this card game, and obviously this card game was Yu-Gi-Oh. And like I went up to them and was like, "Oh my god, this I didn't obviously say it in these words, but like, oh my god, this is real." Like it just fascinated me that this card game that I watched religiously on TV was a real thing. It surprised me completely. And so like they said, like yeah, and they basically asked if I wanted to play, and I said I don't have I don't have any of the cards or anything. So like one of them, I said it's so like I said basically said it's okay. You can use my deck for a while. I'll teach you how to play and all that. So I sat down. They taught me how to play, and so, like they taught me how to play and all that. And so Then when like my mum picked me up, I told her about all this, and then basically this is where sort of getting onto into my first deck, which I mean, at first I wanted to get like the Yugi deck because like I heard like I went into like Toys R Us and saw like the Yugi deck, and so I wanted to get that first. But then I was also going through the time when dinosaurs were like the coolest thing in the world. And then I went to when we went to Toys R Us to for my mum to finally buy me a deck. I went in there and I saw the Dinosaur Rage structure deck, and I was like, okay, I don't want the Yu-Gi deck anymore. Mum, can you please get me the Dinosaur Rage structure deck? I really like dinosaurs, and I really like Yu-Gi-Oh. I want the Dinosaur Rage structure deck. And my god, that structure deck is good. It's, I'm not sure what it's like nowadays, but at the time it was really good. And I mean, then I went back to like Breakfast Club after school club the following day, played Yu-Gi-Oh. They gave me one of their decks. Like, no, don't worry, I've got my own deck now. Pulled it out. So like I didn't tell them. They didn't ask what kind of deck it was. And then then I started playing all these dinosaur cards, and these people, like these friends of mine, were playing still with structured decks because obviously they didn't have decks at the time, like they didn't have pre-built ones at the time, like from booster packs and whatnot. And so I basically pulled out my dinosaurs and I just started beating them. It was like, oh my god, this is incredible. I'm really enjoying this. So I sort of got into, so I was getting into the like game even more and more and more. I mean, it wasn't to the point where I was going out and buying booster packs. I mean, I didn't actually buy my first booster pack until I was 10. That's when I bought my first booster pack, and so that's when I started getting into the game even more. But yeah, that's how I got into the game. So if you want, comment down what got you into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, and what was the first deck you ever bought, and what was the first deck you ever played with. Sorry, got a slight cough still. So yeah, comment down below how you got into the game and what was the first deck that you ever bought. Comment what you think of this, and if you want to see one more video of mine a week, go check out the B Team, which, as I said, it's a joint channel between me and Simply Because, where obviously we do Yu-Gi-Oh videos still. So that's an extra video a week, of course. So if you want that, go check out that. Go subscribe to that. Go subscribe to that channel. I'll upload the next video on this channel next week, hopefully. I shall see you guys next time, and as always, thank you for watching.